Welcome to Monmouth in Focus, a program about the services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm your host, Freeholder Director Tom Marnone. For this virtual segment of the County and Mayor's Roundtable, I am joined today by Manasquan Mayor Ed Donovan. Mayor Donovan, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Director.
So we're getting into the real busy season. I know it's been a little crazy, and I want to thank you for all your support with the county, and I hope you feel that we're giving you the same support back. Mayor, when were you elected mayor of Manasquan?
2016. I'm in the first year of my second term.
Okay, great.
I was on the council for 8 years before that.
So, what class did you take for COVID-19? I know we had a lot to go to. This kind of hit us by the blind side there. But so I know that as a mayor and a former mayor, there was goals that we all set, and even on the county side and all government. What are some of the main goals that you really wanted to dive into when you became mayor?
Well, I think smart planning for the future, Tom.
Sure.
I think, everyone is always concerned about property taxes. And in order to do the best or stretch your property tax dollars, you really have to do it wisely. And
Absolutely.
You have to consider everything and have a plan for down the road, not just for.
And that's funny you say that, because that kind of ties into my next question, because and I'm a firm believer, as I sat in your seat there for 8 years, and take nothing away from the county in the past, but I think the county's a little bit more involved with our towns than they were maybe 10, 12 years ago. And one of the biggest things is their shared service program. So how do you feel about the partnership with Manasquan and the county and the shared services?
I think that Monmouth County is doing a terrific job. And I think that we have availed ourselves of shared services on a number of occasions. And whenever we're looking at a project, we always look at shared services with Monmouth County, if there's a possibility that, the county can provide those services. So you want me to name a few that we've done?
Yeah, you could hit a few real quickly.
So we're in a contract with the mechanic shop. We do towing. We do the truck wash. We do, we get heavy equipment, bulldozers for our beach from Monmouth County. We have agreements for fuel, road salt, towing, generators. We've done a couple of paving jobs with Monmouth County where they repaved our DPW yard and they repaved Mount Lane. They've been rebuilding some storm inlets for us. A couple of years ago, we did our municipal marina over again, and Monmouth County did a lot of hauling. We had some dredge spoils that had to go to the Monmouth County landfill, and Monmouth County did a lot of the hauling for us, which saved us a lot.
That's great.
And they did some in-water work on the pilings for us that we couldn't do. They put eye bolts in some of the pilings.
So I might make you my commercial town. That's great. That is absolutely fabulous. But that's what it's all about, because I know you. I've worked with you now for a while now, and I know that you looked at each and every one of those functions to make sure it was cost effective for your town. And I have to believe that you chose the county because the numbers work better. So I'm happy. Now, the biggest obstacle, we're in the summer, and normally you're just thinking, I want big crowds, I want everything possible, I want the place booming, because obviously the revenue side of that. But in today's world, it's a catch-22, because you still want that, because you still need that, but we're in a pandemic situation where now there's a lot of obstacles that go there. And how you handle it, and how you handling the obstacles and dealing and trying to balance both of them.
Well, I'd like to thank you too for putting together a consortium of mayors from the beach towns in Monmouth County pre-Memorial Day, so that we could all talk about what we were going to do and try to have some sort of unified plan so that one town wasn't getting hurt by what another town did. And I think that worked out really well. Obviously, we're concerned about loss of revenue, which isn't going to be reimbursed by anybody so far. We're concerned about our local businesses that are struggling right now and really depend on the spring, summer, and fall business to keep them open through the winter. Obviously, they've been closed for over 100 days, and
Exactly.
Even though there's an opening today for retail, it's very limited retail, and So what we did was Wednesday and Thursday nights, we're going to close Main Street from Broad Street to Route 71.
I'm a big proponent of that.
And give everybody a chance to expand their footprint and, be able to service customers that are interested in purchasing in their stores. And I'm hoping that they all survive. I don't know that that's going to be the case, but I'm hoping that they all survive.
So yeah, that's funny you say that, or it's because it's really, I think what people are looking at, obviously the health side of this whole pandemic was first and most important. And as we hopefully, level the curve there and we start moving in the other direction, we have to start looking at the economic picture of it, not only to the towns, but our businesses, which ultimately will affect the towns. And as you know, because we've been on many calls with the CARES Act money, I'm going to try to assist as much as I possibly can with the municipalities. And then I'm going to work on, which I'm going to call the mayors up very shortly to tell them on a program I'm trying to work for little small business grants, small businesses, under that, maybe 10, 15 employees. So I got to tell you, Manasquan has run so well. And, it's always special to my heart there along the shore there because, I'm from that area. But it's amazing the way all 53 towns united to work to one big component, safety and the economic future of their town and their businesses. And Manasquan has definitely been on the forefront. You have done an absolutely fabulous job. Your council, your administration, all your employees have done a great job, and you should be truly commended for it. And you're a good friend, and and I know that when we need each other, we give a call as long as with the other 52 mayors in Monmouth County. So I want to thank you. We're there for you. Anything you need, please reach out. I'm sure you will, and I want you to. So have a great day. Good luck, and enjoy a safe summer.
All right. Thanks, Director. You too.